Viewer discretion is advised. What you're about to hear is based on one of the most disturbing legends ever born from the dark corners of the internet. This is the story of Jeff the Killer. It all started like any other suburban story, a family moving to a new neighborhood. Jeff, his brother Lou, and their parents had just settled into their new home. It was supposed to be a fresh start. A quiet place. A safer life, but sometimes, evil doesn't wait to be invited. At school, Jeff and Lou tried to adjust. But their strange silence, the way Jeff avoided eye contact, and the cold look in his eyes made them stand out. It didn't take long before they became targets. Bullies, violent ones, cornered them. Jeff, however, didn't respond with fear. Something in him, something not quite right, began to awaken. One day, the bullies pushed too far. They cornered Lou, threatening him with a knife. Jeff snapped. He didn't just fight back, he exploded. Brutally and efficiently, he disabled all three boys, breaking bones, splitting skin. Witnesses described his face during the fight, twisted, smiling, as if he enjoyed it. That was the first time anyone saw the look. But that wasn't the end. The police arrived. Blood on his clothes. A knife in his hand. Lou took the blame, trying to protect his brother. And Jeff, he just stood there. Smiling. From that moment on, Jeff changed. He became reclusive. Unstable. He'd sit for hours, staring into space, smiling for no reason. He said his skin felt itchy. He said he couldn't sleep. He whispered things to himself. His parents started locking their bedroom door at night, and then came the fire. At a neighbor's birthday party, the same bullies returned for revenge. This time, they were armed. A fight broke out again, but this time, there were flames. A bottle of alcohol. A lighter. Screams. Jeff was engulfed in fire. He survived. But he was never the same. At the hospital, his face was unrecognizable. His eyelids were burned away, leaving his eyes wide open, permanently. His lips were scorched into a wide, unsettling grin. When doctors gave him a mirror, he laughed, and laughed, and laughed. They thought it was the trauma. The pain. The shock. But it wasn't. Jeff didn't want reconstructive surgery. He liked what he saw. I'm beautiful now, he said. This is the real me. That night, something snapped. Jeff waited until everyone was asleep. Then he crept into his parents' room. The knife gleamed in the moonlight. The silence was broken only by their muffled screams. Then he turned to Lou's room. But Lou wasn't there. He had been taken away. Foster care. Jeff walked into the bathroom. With trembling hands, he carved a permanent smile into his face, deepening the scars. Blood streamed down his chin as he whispered to his reflection, "Go to sleep." From that night on, Jeff disappeared, but the legend didn't. Reports started to emerge. Small towns. Suburbs. Quiet neighborhoods. Families found slaughtered in their homes. Children gone missing. The only clue, the faint whisper neighbors heard before the horror began, "Go to sleep." Some say Jeff is still out there. Some say he's just a myth, but there are photographs. Blurry, taken through windows. A pale face in the dark. Wide, staring eyes. A smile carved too deep. Some swear he watches from closets. Others say he's under the bed. Waiting, and the terrifying part, no one knows why he kills. It's not revenge. It's not survival. It's pleasure. A need. A craving. A ritual. He waits for darkness. He watches his victims for days. Studies them. Learns their patterns. And when the time is right, when they feel safe, he strikes. Some say Jeff is no longer human. That the fire, the trauma, the hate, transformed him into something else. Something eternal. Something demonic. Not even death could stop him. His legend lives on through internet forums. In whispered conversations. In the eyes of children who wake screaming in the night. But if you're listening to this right now, check behind you, turn around slowly, because if you ever wake up in the middle of the night, and hear a voice whisper, "Go to sleep," it might already be too late.